And today we're going into a new Division 2 build video. This is another build that you could be using for legendary strongholds and other legendary and PvE content. Overall, this build is super easy to farm, super quick and easy to use, and it's very beginner friendly. Let's get started off with the specialization. I'm using the Technician specialization. You're basically using this to get that extra +1 skill tier. You get bonus skill damage and a lot of skill efficiency as well. You get also access to the EMP nades, which are really good for the Warhounds and mini tanks, which are really annoying to go against and deal with overall. And it makes it a lot easier, giving you a base 1.5 million damage to any electronic hit in the area, and not only that, it's jamming it for quite a long time, which is really nice. Going off next into our weapons, I'm using the Capacitor Assault Rifle. This is an exotic AR that you can get from the summit. I don't remember exactly how long you need to, but I need to complete 5 challenges at the same time, I believe for 10 floors, if I'm correct. Other than that, it's a pretty easy exotic to get. It comes with 15% assault rifle damage, 12% armor damage, and then you can get, I believe, 9.5 or 10% health damage. Overall, the main reason you're using it is for that 12% armor damage, which is really nice. But the other reason you're using this AR is to come with the Talent Capacitance. Shooting enemies built a stack to a cap of 40. Each stack grants 1.5 skill damage, meaning that overall you'll get 60% skill damage when all stacks are maxed, which is a huge bonus. After 5 seconds, stacks decay at 1 stack per second. And then for each skill tier you have, gain 7.5% weapon damage. Now, as far as I'm concerned, I do not believe if you already have 6 skill tiers on your gear sets, and then you have the extra +1 skill tier from the Technician specialization, I do not believe it will count as a 7th skill tier. I believe it caps at 6 skill tiers, which is why I'll explain the core that I'm using for my gear pieces. But with this assault rifle, you get 10% crit hit chance, which is nice, 11 extra rounds, 30% crit hit damage, which is really nice, and 10% weapon handling. This weapon feels like a breeze. It's not jumping around anywhere. It's super easy and stable for my fellow console players, but I highly recommend getting this assault rifle. This is the best for skill builds. If you do not have the capacitor, I highly recommend using the named PDR, the test subject. This is just the high-end version of the capacitor, and I rolled my 10% damage to targets that I cover on there. But the main reason you would use this AR is for the talent Perfectly in Sync. Hitting an enemy grants 20% skill damage for 5 seconds, and using a non-shield skill, or damaging an enemy with a skill, grants 20% weapon damage for 5 seconds. Damage increases are doubled while both buffs are active at the same time, which is super easy with this build. And while we are not using a shield for this build at all either, so you can get that 40% bonus weapon and skill damage, which is really nice. This works really well with kinetic momentum because it stacks really well. But I'm not using the test subject because I am running the Harmony named DMR. Now, forgive me that my rolls are not the best, but it was really hard for me to get one to drop. But when I did, you might as well, because it has the same talent as the test subject. This is the named Mark 47 rifle that also comes with Perfectly in Sync, as I said. Overall, I just wanted to make the weapon easier to use because it does bounce a little. It has some accuracy issues, but I wanted to make sure the weapon was easier to use, having better accuracy, and overall allowing me to easier proc that Perfectly in Sync. Other than that, let's say you don't have the capacitor and you're using the test subject. I highly recommend using the Scorpio exotic shotgun, because it allows for you to put massive status effects on your enemies, along with stunning them, shocking them, which is really nice. It allows you to take out chungas and heavies a lot easier, and allows you to disable electronics, which is also really nice. Overall, these status effects are really useful to have, and you can just farm shotgun targeted loot for this. Same thing for the Harmony, the capacitor, and the test subject. You can just farm the targeted loot for those after that. And After you already unlock the capacitor, I believe it does drop in the regular loot pool. So you want to go farm countdown or summit for that, you can 100% do that. Going into our sidearm, I'm using the TDI card custom pistol, which is the PvP exclusive that gives you a 1 skill tier. You can get this from the Dark Zone, named item caches, conflict caches, and conflict in general. I have the talent Future Perfect on here, where weapon kills grant 1 skill tier for 15 seconds, stacking up to 3 times. Weapon kills at skill tier 6 grant overcharge for 15 seconds. I'm mainly using that for the overcharge. As you can see, I do have 6 skill tiers. And overcharge cooldown is 90 seconds, which really is not that long. It's just a little bit longer than Unbreakable. Going on to the gear pieces, I'm using the Empress International Mask, which for the 1 piece bonus will give me 10% skill health. I have a skill tier on here, 12% skill haste, 10% skill damage, and 11.8% skill haste mod. I'm running 3-piece Empress with this build with 2-piece Hana Yu. But if you want, there's other ways you can use and mess around with this build, where you can run a 1-piece Wyvern and 1-piece Hana Yu. It really is all your choice. Going off into our next piece, I am running the Empress International chest piece. This will give us that 10% skill damage, which is really nice. I rolled a red core onto here. The rolls weren't the best, but it doesn't really matter, because at the end of the day, you'll get 10% skill damage, 12% skill haste, and I have a 12% skill haste mod on here. The reason why I'm running the red core is because since I'm not running Fenris, I'm not running a Fenris chest piece or Fenris piece in general, my capacitor might struggle a little with keeping up with the damage of my skills. So now after I have my capacitor here, well, it does say 78.1k right now. When you get in combat, it'll start dealing over 100k per bullet base. That is without crits, headshots, anything of the sort. And along with that, I'm running the Unbreakable talent, which will give me 95% of my armor every 60 seconds, which is really nice. Since I'm not running a Reviver Hive, I'll be taking a lot more damage, especially with the fact that I don't have much armor. Other talents that I would recommend running, I recommend running Kinetic Momentum, which is really good in with perfectly in sync. You get a bunch of damage that way for both your primary weapon and your skills. And you could also run Sacrifice. Sacrifice is also very nice, giving you that 25% bonus damage along with having, what's it called? You do take 50% more damage, but I think it's overall worth it for your skills. And other than that, you could run the skilled talent as well. You don't get as much use out of it because the skills that I'm running in this build have very short cooldowns at 12 seconds each. So 30% chance for skills to reset on cooldown isn't super necessary. Maybe if you're running Stinger Hives, Reviver Hives, it would work, or Seeker Mines, but overall, I do think Unbreakable is the best for Legendary. Going off next to our holster, I'm running the Exotic Waveform holster. This comes with 10% skill damage and 12% skill haste. The main reason you're running this piece is for the talent Alternating Current, where generating a stack of 3% skill damage on one of your skills every 10 seconds, capping at 10 stacks, which means you can get a cap of 30% skill damage per skill. After 10 seconds at the cap, the stacks transfer to your other skill. The process then repeats ad infinitum. So basically, forever there's no cooldown on this. You can generate stacks between your skills, which is really nice. You could also 50-50 it at times, where you can get 15 on both, which is really nice. But the main way to get this exotic holster is just farming targeted loot. So you can go countdown, the open loot pool, or you can go into summit. With holster targeted loot is the best way to farm it. Overall, it's a super good holster. It's best in slot for most skill builds, and especially this one as well. Going off to our backpacks, I am running the named Hana Yu backpack, the Force Multiplier. For our 1 piece of Hana Yu, you get 10% skill haste, and I have 10% skill haste, 8.2% skill damage, and 12% skill haste. And it comes with the talent Perfectly Combined Arms. Shooting an enemy increases total skill damage by 30% for 3 seconds. Overall, I do think this is probably like one of the better talents in the game, especially for skill builds, where you're already getting 60% of bonus damage for your what's it called? You're getting that bonus damage for getting the 60 stacks or the 40 stacks on capacitor. You'll get some more stacks for the bonuses that come from the brand sets, and then not only that, you get more stacks from the waveform. You get more stacks through Perfectly in Sync, and you can get even more stacks for overcharge with Future Perfect on my TDI card custom. Overall, this piece is super easy to farm. Just do Hana U or backpack targeted loot and Countdown or Summit, and then not only that, it should drop pretty easily. Going off next, we are using an Empress gloves. My rolls weren't the best on this. I kind of just went with like what I had. Obviously, there's other options you could run, but for our third piece of Empress, you do get that 10% skill efficiency, which buffs your skills all around by 10%, which is really nice. I have crit chance on here. I would prefer skill haste, and I have 10% skill damage. Once again, just farm targeted loot for Empress, super easy. And on to our final gear piece, I'm running the Hana U knee pads, which give me that 10% skill damage, which is a real nice buff. Along with that, you get 10% skill damage and 12% skill haste. Just gotta farm Hana U targeted loot, super easy. Going off next into my skills, I'm using the Striker Drone, which is going to have 3.4 million HP, and it's going to be dealing 75k per shot, base. This is base. This is without any stacks at all. Remember, I do have that tier 6 skill tiers, right? Because I do have the 6 skill tiers overall, which give me 120% striker damage and 420% health. Going off next to my second skill, I am running the Assault Turret. Once again, another 12-second cooldown, has 6.6 million HP, and deals 120k per shot. That's base once again with no stacks or no buffs included. Where once again it'll have 120% damage and 420% health. Overall, this build is super strong. You do have some other options if you want. You can run the Reviver Hive, the Restorer Hive, or the Stinger Hive. But if you are going to run the Stinger Hive, I would recommend running the BTSU gloves. You have some other options. Once again, Sticky Bombs are pretty cool if you're trying to run a status effect build. Striker Drone and the Assault Turret are the best in slot skills for this build. Overall, it's a lot of fun, super easy build to farm. The only hard parts are getting the waveform and getting the capacitor. Other than that, you should be fine. You don't need the TDI card custom. There's some other options for pistols you can run. But overall, this build is super strong and simple. I am right here over at the DUA, District Union Arena. We're going to go do this on Legendary, and I will show you just how you should be playing with the build. You want to be playing further back, and overall this is a really strong build to run. Alright, let's go get our turret up right here. Get our Striker Drone. Okay, we're getting shot a little. Oh, my Unbreakable procced already. Thought I would have got him sooner. Hopefully my skills can go ahead and distract them. I don't know what's been going on with my game. Recently I've been having some frame rate issues. I don't know what my turret is doing, why I won't lock onto the mini tanks. Let's go get that guy over there.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Alright, sorry about that. Let's get right back into it. Alright, got rid of that guy over there. Get the drone technician, he's back there. Grenadier is all the way up there. After we kill one more enemy, we should have the second wave starting. Alright, boom. My turret's kind of low, and so is my drone. Let's see how much damage they can get off before they go poof. and then we'll recall them, because once again, they only have these short 12-second cooldowns, which is really nice. That way you're always having your skills up.
Incoming backup request.
Yeah. Oh no, that's not good. That's really bad, actually. That's really bad timing. Oh no.
Signs critical.
Alright, let's play it up real quick. My frames are dying, I don't know why. It's just today I've been having this issue. Alright, can't get my drone up there. Alright, it's super easy, even with such low armor and only one damage core, that you can deal a lot of damage with this build. It's all about playing farther back and letting your skills do the work for you, while you give them the facilities to allow that to happen. This shotgun is not going to do anything to me from here. Alright. My drone should finish that guy off, but he's losing line of sight, and maybe? Alright, here we go. Third and final wave. Yeah, no, let's go get that guy. Alright, there we go. He goes ahead and melts him. So now we got the Chungus to deal with. So this is the third and final wave of this encounter. I'm just gonna do the first couple so you kind of get the hang of what's going on here. Whee!
Medical assistance needed.
Oh, we got snipers too. Alright, cracked one. That is one down. Quickly made some work of him. And same goes for the second. Go melt this guy real quick. Out of ammo. Let's swap over to my my Harmony. So as you can see, the spread when spamming this thing is quite large, which is why I wanted to focus more on accuracy and stability, and weapon handling. Overall, trying to buff my weapon in a lot of ways. It makes it a lot easier to use, so I can hit those shots more often and keep that perfectly in sync rolling. All right, down my skill. I'm down on my skills now. Let me go over here, set my drone and my turret up. And let's go enable them so they can deal some more damage. Can't shoot me while I'm staggering him. And there we go. That is the first encounter done. With the little hiccups here and there. Oh, we got more? More? Okay, I don't know what that was about. My first encounter is done. We had some hiccups here and there because of some frame issues I'm having right now, which is kind of annoying, not gonna lie, but you know, it's fine. I see some armor kits lying around here, so we should be alright. Okay, go here. Alright, we got our back to our max armor kits, close to max ammo. It will be a little hard to get your overcharge sometimes, which is why you kind of want to wait for your skills to go do a lot of the work for you, and then get that quick sneak peek in here. Focus the medic first. Get the medic. Ah, damn. Alright, let me have my drone and... Okay, my drone's dead. Let me have my turret focus on that healing station. Wow, he flicked right towards me. Oi. Alright. Got him down. Quickly, just about to melt him here. Alright. Your drone does tend to die a lot more often than your turret does, but the turret's the main decoy and you use the turret to get people out of cover. So it's not that big of a deal, especially once again with these 12 seconds cooldowns. I did not realize that that was reviving someone. Damn it, revived someone. Look at that. Your turrets melt them real quick. Maybe I'll have my turret start shooting that healing station. There we go. We still have one more, but I think it's a lot further back, so we're not getting much use out of it. Alright, let me go fill up some ammo real quick. Get rid of that drone first. They were reviving in the back. Okay, so I just lost my turret after a while. But he is reviving people in the very far back reaches of the encounter, which is definitely not fun. Get my drone focused on him. Can't see that healing station though, so it's gonna be a little annoying in trying to get him. Let's move up just a little. Let's see if we can instigate a little. Get them out of here. Here's that healing station. Alright, boom. They are clean out now. Alright, next encounter is starting. We gotta get the hell out of here. Because we are way too close to those chungas. Let's focus on the chungas first. Oi, flick over to me. My turret is putting in work. You crack him? Nope. Okay. Back up, refill on some ammo. And like I did in my last video, I will show you something. You can shoot through these tarps, which is really okay. Now we gotta be careful because this guy's walking over. Alright, there we go. We cracked him. It's not really a safe time for me to throw my skill yet, so let me focus on getting rid of this guy. And I'll go for it. You do not spawn in your striker drone in here, though. Hey. Oh, I accidentally spawned it in. Because your drone will not leave here at all. Oh, you looked straight at me. Can I shoot these? Not really. Oh my... Okay, yeah, that was close. Got more AI coming in. This is a real safe way to get some shots in. Yes, you can't really shoot him through this tarp here. Next guy coming out from over here. Got another one farther back. Alright. We don't need that pistol. Yeah, so is he stuck in there? Yeah, he is. It's a shame. Come on, get out of cover. What is up with the AI and Legendary doing this recently? They get shot for a sec after peeking, and they just go back in, like, into cover. It's so annoying. Repair skills? Wow, that's low for Legendary. Alright. Alright, so we got our skills ready. Let's go into the next encounter. This one's a little rough at the start because the rushers, but certainly possible. You just beam them right away. So you won't have any issues because they are real annoying at the start. Real pieces of work. Just want to pick that up real quick, and we'll go reposition it. Right here should be good. Alright, cool. While you can shoot through this tarp here, let me show you. Make some little bullet holes for line of sight, where they can't see you, but you can see them. It's a lot. It's also better. It kind of brings you down lower if you do like scope in, which, not gonna lie, is a little annoying because you can't get that proper line of sight. But if you really do care about zooming in all that much more, I would recommend it. Should be the last ad. Alright, and let's go reload. Up, he's still up. Alright, so here's the idea here. We are going to leave our turret here. You'll reset my drone, because he's taking a little bit of damage, but we're going to wait a couple seconds, and here's the idea. So once you walk forward from this encounter, there's a certain point, I believe it is this crate right here that I'm shooting at, and what will happen is it will spawn a new wave. I believe there's Chunga, there's some war dogs, but overall, certainly not a lot of fun, and they do have the exploding drones. The main reason I left my turret there is because my turret is going to stop the exploding drones, as it will either shoot them before they come over, or it will distract them to go for the turret and not me. We got a guy on the left there still. Oh, here we go, here we go, here we go. Alright, go let him up. Look how much damage my drone does, dude. It's crazy. I'm not really the guy that uses skill builds for PvE, but I certainly do use it for PvP. Sorry, sorry, other way around. I don't use skill builds for PvP, I use them for PvE, really. I don't use them all that much. I'm more of a all-red build kind of guy. But this is certainly a lot of fun to use, especially for Legendary. Makes your job a lot easier. I'll typically stick with the Strikers, but there's another build I will plan on doing for Legendary, because I actually had a lot of fun with it. It is the Negotiator's Dilemma, and I believe Pestilence. Yeah, Pestilence. I commented that. I remember some guy asked for it, so I'll be making a build either on that or like Hunter's Fury next. Actually, you know, maybe the Hotshot build. I've been putting that one off for a bit. The Hotshot one-shot build. Alright, we got one guy left. Pick up my turret. Not necessarily caring too much. There we go. So that encounter is done. So overall, this is like probably like one of the harder parts of the stronghold. This certain section here, this second wave. But if you can get past it, it's overall super easy. This next part is probably the easiest part of the entire encounter. You can do this solo. You probably don't even need my build for this. Just gonna throw my turret up here. First thing you want to do is you want to get rid of the demo dog that is right here harassing me. I want to crack his armor real quick because he's really annoying. He also EMPs as well, which is something you don't want for your skills. So now the demo dog is down, we're gonna go straight for the assault dog. The one with the cannon on top. Alright. Alright, we cracked it finally. And he's gone. Alright, so that encounter is really easy, super simple. Let's go pick up our turrets. My assault drone is perfectly fine actually, which is nice to see. And we're gonna go into this next encounter. This one's a little interesting, right? So, oh wait, this is not the one I thought it was. Okay. Well, so what you're gonna want to do is you want to get up here stealthily. You're going to want to place your assault turret here, have it get some attention, and you're gonna want to back up. Similar to the Strikers build I made, you're gonna be shield peeking, but not necessarily. Just kind of peeking off to the side of the door. Kind of just trying to get their attention on the turrets and the drone, and you're just gonna slowly lay into them. Okay, that guy's shooting me a little. Got my drone on him. Alright, cool. Now he's targeting the drone. The red guy is not though. Okay. Oh no. Get those nasty little drones away from me. And I'll get my turret on the war tank. The mini tank over there. Alright. Oh, he crossed my unbreakable there. The Warhound with them, blocking those bullets. Two Warhounds, actually. I just realized that. Alright. Let's go for the Hounds next. And after this, the second wave should spawn. Alright, we cracked one of them. Right, even with the capacitor and most of the skill tiers, you're still doing a lot of damage, which is why this is best for skill builds. I know, he ain't gonna do nothing to me. He's scared. Next wave should be spawning. Yep, I think I see them in the back. Alright, cool. Don't have my drone yet. So we are going to back up a little, let my turret take some of the attention. Oh no. Alright. Getting some nades hauled at us. Let's let the drone do some talking for it. Another micro tank. We're gonna slowly chip into it. Wait. Drone technician down. My skills absolutely melted him. I shot him in the hands there. Alright. My skills should go ahead and melt the mini tank. Yeah, look at that. Fleet one's going down like butter. Right.
Serious trauma detected.
Let's plate up real quick. Remember, I don't have a reviver hive, so if I die, it's over. Can't get down once. him real quick, and let's go harass that one last final guy. Got an elite sniper there. Got a max rolled item. What was that? A mod. 10% skill duration. That's very nice. We will take that. There we go. Just need a little motivation. Oi! Oh, he just did a lot of damage there. Wow. So overall, if you did enjoy this video, I would like to thank you so much for watching. It might be like a little bit of one of my longer videos, but overall, I really do hope you enjoyed it. I'll try to do a Negotiator's Dilemma and Pestilence build next, either Hot Shot or like something else, something it's like a little bit more fun, more legendary content, maybe some PvE content. Once Ubisoft gets their shit together. And overall, I would like to thank you so much for watching. The growth on the channel recently has been absolutely tremendous. At the moment of me recording this video, we are at 480 subscribers, which is absolutely insane. And we're almost on that 500 subscriber milestone, which means I'll be able to start making some money on YouTube so I can produce more content and keep it going. Overall, I want to thank you guys so much for helping me out. I know, like, it might seem a little cheesy, but it does really mean a lot to me, even if it is just 500 subscribers, because it's a pretty big milestone that I never thought I could hit. And I'm glad that y'all enjoying the videos. Leave your comment down your thoughts below on the video and the build. Leave a like, subscribe, turn that bell on so you can see my videos more often, right? So we can reach that 500 subscribers. And other than that, I want to thank you guys so much. Leave your comments down below on maybe you want to see some other games that I play, considering I might not be doing a lot of PvP content as much anymore, which is like kind of like what I built a lot of my community on. But thank you guys so much for watching once again. I know I've been saying it a lot, but it really does mean a lot to me. And overall, I want to thank you guys so much, like, once again, like really. And other than that, I will see you in the next one. Later.